You are watching SGT Times with me, Sakshi. Let's have a look at the top stories. TEDx speaker Mrs. Deepika Chawla addresses a lecture on dealing with self-inflicted biases under the Women Leadership Guest Lecture Series at SGT University. The Department of Public Health Dentistry organizes a dental and medical camp at Devilal Colony, Patodi Chowk, Gurugram. SGT College of Pharmacy organizes a one-day educational visit to the Sundar Nursery. The Faculty of Nursing, SGT University organizes an orientation program for the students of various nursing programs regarding English language levels for international jobs. Now, the news in detail. The Women Leadership Guest Lecture Series organized by the Central Coordination Cell of SGT University continued its successful run today with its first lecture on dealing with self-inflicted biases. The event was graced by the presence of Deepika Chawla, a best-selling author, mentor, TEDx speaker, Vice President Fortune 100 and Diversity Award winner. SGT Times reporter Khushbu Joshi spoke to Mrs. Deepika Chawla. Let's have a look.
Mrs. Deepika Chawla's talk was captivating and inspiring as she shared her own experiences and insights on the topic. She emphasized the importance of self-awareness and self-reflection in identifying and overcoming biases. Her practical strategies and advice on how to tackle self-inflicted biases were insightful, and her message resonated with the audience. The lecture was followed by an engaging question-answer session where the attendees got the opportunity to ask questions related to the topic. The participants appreciated Mrs. Chawla's presence and insights, and the question-answer session turned out to be a lively and fruitful discussion. Her impressive credentials and vast experience in leadership and diversity added another layer of richness to the event. Her presence underscored the university's commitment to providing its female faculty and staff members with access to renowned experts and mentors who can help them succeed in their fields. The Women Leadership Guest Lecture Series' first event with Mrs. Chawla's as the keynote speaker was a resounding success.
It took me so much time to tell myself, self-worth तो खुद की value है ना, वो और कोई कैसे लगा सकता है? And that's exactly what we're saying. We always talk, and this is the discussion I had with Karishma post her discussion. You know what you did was you checked your worth. You usually go and blame the whole world and say मेरे boss ने नहीं किया, मेरे पति ने मुझे जाने को नहीं दिया, मेरे बच्चे ने allow नहीं किया. But if you know your self-worth, you will raise a hand and say, now what do you want to do?
It provided a unique platform for female faculty and staff members to learn from one of the industry's most accomplished and successful leaders. The event reinforced SGT University's commitment to empowering women and fostering a culture of inclusivity and growth.
As I was coming in, when I saw the huge college, I saw beautiful, awesome students walking around. For a minute, I felt conscious looking at my boss, big poster and everything. And that bias was coming inside me. This is a huge audience. This is a big place, As I came in, the bus stop was named SGT bus stop. The university looked huge. But the moment I came in, I think the whole staff, the people, the audience made me so comfortable. All my biases got shed out, and I lived up to my topic, of inflicting biases, self-biases. And I think, your college doing all this, what they're doing for the women, is an amazing thing to do, because making stronger women who are either the faculty or part of the, organization will create more stronger women in future. So it's a ripple effect which, SGT is creating, not just making these women understand how to break their own biases, but how they will carry it forward as they teach their students or as they go and work in the faculty, I think it's a wonderful thing what SGT is doing. See, I always feel that every person and every woman has a story, and it's a powerful story. It's having that courage to speak. And I felt so proud when women raised hands in SGT today to share their powerful stories, because those inspiring stories are going to inspire many more who were there in the audience. And I think that's what each of us would have felt. If you go and ask any other women leader today, they would actually say the same thing, that I was inspired by the other women who shared their stories. And that's how I felt. I was inspired by listening to their stories.
Bureau Report, SGT Times.
The Faculty of Dental Sciences, in collaboration with the SGT publicity team, organized a dental as well as medical camp in the extension of the month-long celebration activities on the occasion of World Oral Health Day 2023. The camp was organized on Wednesday. Let's have a look.
The dental team was headed by Dr. Surbhi Priyadarshi, Senior Lecturer, Department of Public Health Dentistry, along with 2 postgraduate students, Dr. Jhalak, Department of Endodontics, Dr. Kevin, Department of Periodontics, and 5 interns, Lokesh, Mumtaz, Asha, Rekha and Komal. A dental checkup of 50 individuals, including 24 males and 26 females from different age group, was done. 20 individuals were provided basic treatment including partial oral prophylaxis, restorations and extractions in the mobile dental van at the campsite. Positive feedback was obtained from many patients post-treatment. However, rigorous cases requiring complex treatment were referred to SGT Dental College. All patients were given referral slips. The patient got ample opportunities to interact with the dental surgeons to inquire and gain knowledge concerning oral diseases. Highlighting the theme of this year's Be Proud of Your Mouth, importance of maintaining good and hygienic oral health was verbally delivered to the patients. A oral hygiene kit consisting of toothpaste, toothbrush and mouthwash was distributed to the needy population. With the involvement of every single member of the dental team and their enormous efforts, the motive of the dental camp was achieved to its maximum. Bureau Report, SGT Times.
Let's take a short break. We'll be back soon. Welcome back after the break. The Harbocon Association, under the aegis of the SGT College of Pharmacy, organized a one-day educational visit to the Sundar Nursery on Friday. The tour was attended by 35 students from various programs including B Pharma and D Pharma. Let's have a look.
The event was aimed at discovering various medicinal plants and studying their therapeutic properties, while also providing practical knowledge and skills to the students. The tour was led by Dr. Farah Dabe and Mr. Sudhir Kumar Mishra, along with Ms. Diksha from the Harbocon Association team. The students' coordinators from the event were Ashnoor Kaur, Vivek Kumar and Aditya Sheron. Sundar Nursery is the 16th century heritage park complex adjacent to the Humayun's tomb, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Delhi near Nizamuddin National Zoological Park, Sundarnagar. It consists of 4,500 trees, 54 varieties of flowers, 30 areas of biodiversity zones, 80 bird species, 40 butterfly species and 20 acres of nursery beds. The location was chosen for the educational visit because of its varied variety of herbs and propagating trees, testing species brought from other parts of India, and its formal landscaped gardens and informal biodiversity zone. The site provided a wholesome and enriching experience to its diverse visitors. During the visit, the students were able to collect herbiums of various medicinal plants, which will be compiled to build a digital herbarium book. The book will include the details of pharmacological and therapeutic properties of each plant, providing a valuable resource for future studies. Bureau Report, SGT Times.
The Department of Continuing Education, in collaboration with the Department of Fundamentals of Nursing, Faculty of Nursing, SGT University, organized an orientation program for the students of various nursing programs regarding English language levels for international jobs on Tuesday at SGT University, under the guidance of Professor Dr. P.T. Cole, Dean, Faculty of Nursing, and Professor Dr. Neeta Bhide, HOD of Fundamentals of Nursing. Let's have a look.
The orientation was conducted by BIC Language Laboratories Private Limited. Ms. Mamta Nandani, Warrior, PG Tutor, introduced the objectives and welcomed the guests. Mr. Nelson Andrew Johnson, CEO of IBEC Language Laboratories Private Limited, Dean FNUR Professor Dr. P.T. Cole addressed the gathering and discussed the OET exams and its importance for nursing professionals wishing to pursue international jobs. Mr. Johnson talked about various tests of levels and grades required for seeking international jobs. He also administered a free self-evaluation test to the audience to take and assess their level of English language proficiency. He discussed the various levels of language proficiency, the OET exam with its preparation techniques, and job opportunities for nurses in the field of mental health in the NHS UK briefly. The session was interactive and was followed by a question-answer session for clarification of doubts. The vote of thanks was proposed by Mr. Ruchika Singh, PG Tutor. The session was well appreciated by the audience. Bureau Report, SGT Times.
That's all for today in SGT Times. Thanks for watching.